Yes. Also, yes. I don't care if it clips through the hat. This is just better. You know what? Sure, he can be edgy. We can let Rokuro be edgy. I'm waiting for someone to get here so I can actually do something interesting. Did that Moloch really just... I didn't see any hesitation, so yeah. Sorry, my voice. My gay baby jail parole officer. No. Blast it all. I bet the skipper would win in 5 blows and now I'm broke. Must be because of his curse. His curse. Damn. If only the captain were with us. Look at this man. Look at how raw this man is. He's a raw pirate. With him and the skipper together, there's nothing we can't do. Wait. Why is chat not showing on screen? Oh, right. Because it is too small. Ah, whatever, I'll just leave it like that. It's caught up anyway. The iFreed Crew Emporium is open for a limited time. Operating a business is very, very unusual for us. I have at least one of everything except food. Oh wow, you can buy a lot of food. Yeah, I should be good on the rest. Who should we talk to first? Let's talk to you. I forget your name.
あんたたち何をする気なの？
言った通り買い物を抜けるのさ。手伝わない奴にはこれ以上言えないね。
できるの？
副長ならやってくれる。
ずいぶん信頼してるんだな。あいつは精霊だろ。
そんなの関係ない。副長はうちの船長が認めた男なんだ。
あんたたちなら海峡を避けて航海できるでしょ。
今は無理だ。前の襲撃で 仲間と羅針盤をやられちまったからな。
羅針盤。
何より俺たちは海賊だ。行く手を塞がれたからって引き下がれるかよ。
それが海賊か。
Does this next part of the plot happen just because we dropped the compass off of the boat? And if we had the compass, we would have been fine? Neat. We trust in the skipper, that's all. Let's do it. Time to see how the skipper's plan works. We'll smash those gates along with some exorcist heads. Ooh, violence. Love that.
無念じゃが、わしには後悔も戦いも手伝えん。見守ることしかしたくないんじゃ。
でしょうね。
ダイル、ボーティガンの開門ってのはそれほどのものなのか？警備艦隊付きの大要塞だ。何よりでっけえ門がついててな。あれを閉じられたら戦艦だって突破は無理だ。
海峡を避けてオートへ行く航路は？
あるにはあるが、外洋を大回りすることになる。無理に進んでも遭難するだけだ。
利害は一致してる。海賊たちと手を組むしかなさそうね。
まあな、進むも破滅、引くのも無理なら抜け道にかけるしかあるまいって。
手伝う気ないくせに。
当然な。
あの精霊はただものじゃない。まだ力を隠している気がするが。
ボーも同じ精霊じゃろ？何かわからんか？
思惑があるのはお互い様よ。とにかくあいつを追う。
I'm guessing they just mean get lost and then die at sea. More of a metaphorical shipwreck than an actual shipwreck. Well, things just keep getting worse, don't they? I suppose that's life in a nutshell, though. Anyway, good luck.
言っても無駄だろうが、アイフリード海賊団には関わらない方がいいぜ。アイフリードって言えば、どんな船乗りもビビる最強最悪の海賊だ。
ゴーマのくせに情けないこと言うわね。
ゴーマだって怖いもんは怖い。アイフリードってやつはそんなに強いのか？そりゃもう傍若無人の喧嘩して人間なのに鬼のように強えって噂だ。仲間も命知らずの暴れん坊揃いでな。事実王国海軍を何度も返り討ちにしている。それに奴らのバンエルティアンを異大陸まで航海したっていう伝説の船なんだぜ。おお、なかなか骨のある奴らみたいだな。
それにしてもやたら詳しいわね。
まあな。アイフリード海賊団の自由奔放さは海の男の憧れでもあるっつうか、なんつうか。
ふん。
別にいいだろう。憧れにゴーマも人間もトカゲも関係ねえし。
Dial still doesn't have a tail. I like how he's just not mad about that. I'm still a man of the sea. More of a lizard of the sea now, I guess. Don't you love scorpions and plants that fall from the sky? I sure do. They're real buds.
ずいぶん変わった立ち筋ね。
ここいらじゃマイナーなもんでな。
離縁連脚そこよ。
勝負ありだな。
Ah, the damn spooks. If they're anything like my gay baby jail parole officers, it must be terrible. What's this? Okay, so this is 5 hours means that this is just for this save file. I see. Okay. Because I've definitely played more than 5 hours of this game. Oh, okay. This cutscene is so good. I kind of want to switch back to English for it, but... Okay, you know, actually, I will switch back to English for this cutscene. Or not, actually. Let's work. If someone wants to pay for it, I will, but... This is great stuff right here. Peak comedy. Oh, unless this isn't the right cutscene? No, okay, it's at the end of here. Dang.
まさか。けど、要塞を抜けた後、オートまで船と船員を貸してくれるなら協力してもいい。
いいだろう。が、こっちも一つ言っておくことがある。俺は周囲に不幸をもたらす。死神の呪いにかかっている。1000回振っても裏しか出ないほどの悪運だ。要塞を抜けようとした時も5人犠牲が出た。同行すれば何が起こるかわからんぞ。
なぜそんな不利な情報を教えるの？
ゴーマも理不尽に死にたくはないだろう。知った上で来るなら自己責任ということだ。
どうでもいいわ。裏なら自力で表にひっくり返すだけよ。
Can't believe he never thought of that once.
名は
ベルベット。これは2号。
俺は六郎。よろしくな。
アイゼンだ。
要塞を攻略する策があるんでしょ？聞かせて。
結論から言えばボーティガンの守備は鉄壁だ。海から攻めても陸から攻めても落とせない。
おいおい。
いいよ。なら同時に攻めれば。
そうだ。まずバンエルティア号で攻撃をかけ、警備艦隊を海峡から引きずり出す。その隙に俺たちは要塞に侵入し海門を開く。バンエルティア号は艦隊を振り切って海峡に再突入。俺たちを拾って駆け抜ける。
一つ間違えれば全滅だな。
けど間違えなければ勝ち目はある。
死神同伴でか。
作戦はもう始まっている。行くぞ。要塞の入り口は洞窟を抜けた先だ。
Evening, Orlov. Hope you've had a good day. Ah, I'm sorry. It was not great, so I went to bed with Strudel yelling at me to stream Berseria at like 5 a.m. So that was fun. Not yelling, like quiet, like telling me that I should. And then I woke up at like 12 and I like was very like sleepy and in bed for another couple hours. But then I had a meeting at 3, so I had to prepare for that. And the meeting was stressful, so when it finished, I just kind of went back to my bed. And I wasn't planning on taking a nap, but it happened. And then like 2 hours later, I woke up and felt terrible because taking a nap makes me feel terrible. So yeah. It's fine now though, I took a shower and now I'm playing a good game. Fire. Oh no, naps make me feel terrible, always. I'm guessing there's some level of like correlation there, because usually when I take a nap, it's because I've been feeling like really terrible and need sleep. But I think it's also just that the nap makes me feel terrible. When will I get my hoverboard? When I was in high school for the last couple years, I took a nap almost every day. And by nap, I mean that I was never planning on going to sleep. I just kind of turned on a YouTube video in my headphones, or my earbuds, and then like went over to my keyboard, played a few notes, and then passed out on the floor for 20 minutes until the video finished.
少年、ずいぶんおとなしいな。具合でも悪いんじゃないのか？
もともとこうよ、2号は。
The floor was approximately like half a meter from my bed. I didn't have to live like that. But also when I tried to take a nap in my bed, it was worse. So, I don't know, maybe high school me was onto something.
大丈夫か、少年。
なんで声を上げないの？
It wasn't a hard
気
floor,
づく
there
の
was a
が遅れてたら
carpet.
死んでたわよ。
命令だから口を聞くなって。
あれは違う。あんたはなんでそんな。
落ち着け、ベルベット。お前、
She is
大麻市
such
に
a
刺激さ
mom.
れていたのか。
Yeah, I changed around the outfits at the start of the stream while I was waiting for
こい
people
つ
to
は
get
意志
here.
を封じられているんだ。
Hence,
本来
now number
精
2
霊
is
は
wearing a
人間と
cowboy
同じ
hat.
心を持つ存在だ。
Rokuro is covering his good eye.
大麻師どもは強制的に精霊の意志を封じ込めている。道具として使うためにな。
ずっとこのままなの？
わからん。大麻師の配下から脱した精霊は初めて見た。
少年、困ったことがあったら言っていいんだぞ。
困ったこと。
Kid, you've been in trouble for a while.
大魔師が精霊の意志を封じてるって言ってたよな。
ああ、本来は人間同様それぞれが自我を持つ存在としてずっとこの地で生きてきた。俺たちの存在を知覚できるのは大魔師のように霊能力が強い一部の人間だけだったが、
あの降臨の日で変わったんだな。
精霊は波の人間たちにも見えるようになり、意志を奪われ命令通りに動く道具にされた。ゴーマに対抗する術を得たと人間どもは喜び、アルトリウスの奇跡だと称えたが、精霊はものじゃない。
精霊はものじゃない。
ものよ。アルトリウスにとっては精霊もゴーマも人間もみんな五体相な断りを実現するための道具でしかない。ものにしか見えないのに弟する。
I don't know if she's ever really cold. Like when she ordered number 2 to not to not say anything. I think that was because she was angry. Yeah, FGs, it's a good thing you weren't here for when we were actually in the cold, snowy area. Because, it was cold and snowy. I guess I could have given her her villager outfit, but you know, that's kind of defeating the point, right? Exactly, Orlov. Doesn't even give me an item. What a worthless cats. Why do I even bother freeing them? Oh, okay, that's what you meant physically cold the first time. I see. I don't think she's actually cold in demon form, though. Like, she's also not hungry. God, I want to play Tales of Symphonia on stream now, entirely for the scene. Bummer, you know what scene I'm talking about. Okay, this we're getting in English. Yes, exactly. I got an entire shirt off Redbubble, which just has that joke on it. It's so good.
Titles! Titles!
Are you a turtle demon or something?
No, you got it all wrong. I'm the White Turtles. Sorry about spooking you, Zol.
If you're not a demon, then perhaps you're a Moloch.
Nope, I'm just a plain old Turtles. Nothing more and nothing less. I'm sure you guys have lots of questions about me, but for now, I'd appreciate it if you could hold off on them.
Right. Sure, if you insist.
Much obliged.
The Turtles are traveling merchants of considerable savvy. Their services could be quite useful for members of the underworld like us.
You don't say. Sounds handy.
You betcha. And at old White Turtle shop, we believe the customer's smile is what matters most. That being said, this being where it is, my prices unfortunately might be a little on the high.
Oh no, you're going to give us a bargain.
I'd love to do that, C's. But when you do's business out in remote areas like this, the costs add up and, well...
You're just taking advantage of the situation.
I can't entirely deny that, but...
Then that settles it. You'll do business with us at market prices, and that's final.
We should seal the deal with a smile, too, since it matters so much to him. Like this.
Much obliged.
Yeah, Orlov, including DuckTales, Tale of Wuxia. At these prices, I'm gonna go in the reds. Oh, turtles. Okay, which one of these should I get? Art defense? Sure. Actually, oh, I need apple gels. Look, the customer's smile is what matters, Orlov.
You sure know how to drive a hard bargain, Velvet.
What else was I supposed to do? Would you rather I devoured him and swiped all his stuff?
You're more frightening than the Reaper.
Still, that Turtles was an interesting guy.
It's a big world, kid. A lot of strange folks out there.
So I'm discovering.
He probably took one look at us and thought the very same thing.
A demon, a Moloch, and a Reaper. We've got it all.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth? Oh, that reminds me of that line in Over the Garden Wall. I can't remember where it is, but someone says, "Ain't that just the way?" And it's so perfect.
What are turtles, anyway?
Some sort of turtle men.
Yeah, but what are they?
They are what they are. All you need to know is that they're good at peddling things.
They're probably just called turtles because they wear all those sea turtle shells on their backs. After all, Rokuro means sixth son, and that's what I am.
I was Teresa's second tethered Malakim, so I was number 2.
That's a title, not a name.
Huh?
Would someone just give the kid a name already?
A name? For me?
I like how Rokuro being sixth son is a name, because it's in Japanese, but number 2 is not a name, because it's in English. No, not Over the Hedge, Over the Garden Wall. It's a pretty short, like, series of cartoons. It's like, I think 12 episodes, each of them are like 15 minutes long. But it's very good. I have a friend who watches it every autumn. It really has those vibes.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait.
I don't know anything about Monster Hunter. Is there a character named Number 2? Oh. Why would you call Japanese the... they call him Nigo. Ooh, a satchel. I love satchels. Is this better? It is. Yeah, Tales games have always kind of like pretended to be a little bit of fighting gamey, while also really just being JRPGs.
Looks like Ifrid's first mate has a strange superstition.
It's just a habit. Only comes up tails anyway.
What land did that coin come from? I've never seen a coin with a goddess on one side and the Reaper on the other.
Strictly speaking, that's not the Reaper on the back. It's an image of the Demon King, Daus.
Where have I heard that name before?
Tales of Fantasia.
Martel the goddess, and Daus, the demon king. The Book of Ragnarok, chapter 765, the Battle of Yggdrasil.
Whoa, you're awfully well read. The coin was dug up from some ancient ruins in another land. They called the place Carlin long ago. It's made from soft, ordinary gold, but they had some process to harden the metal and make it resistant to scratches.
Wow, that's a rather rare find then.
Do you like to read books?
Teresa's chamber was full of them, so I spent a lot of time reading. Ragnarok is a record of battles from the Age of Myth. I've read it several times now.
Anyway, coins like that are hard to come by. Where did you get it?
It's a long story.
Never mind then.
So, were you deciding something with that coin toss?
Not anything I can talk about yet.
Oh, I'm sorry for prying.
Yeah, there are a couple other references to the older games. There's a card mini game, which is entirely that.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, these are enemies? Oh, wait, weak to ground. Sure, that works. Oh, these are snakes. These are plant snakes.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Look, Orlov, you heard Eisen. If they wanted to live, they should have gotten out of my way.
There's no guard. Do we just go in?
Wait. This isn't what I expected.
Yeah, she is basically Regal with a sword and a magic hand.
There's a barrier over it?
They changed the security.
And not handcuffs.
You weren't kidding, were you? That scorpion and this barrier, all part of your curse.
You'll be lucky if that's the worst of it.
A direct assault would be a bad idea. What's the plan?
Down the cliff, there should be an entrance used during the fortress's construction. We'll check that.
You did your research.
I had to, didn't I?
Okay, wait, I think that's actually the way to go. Exactly, Orlov. Dang.
Don't get overconfident.
Come on, really?
Alright, see ya, Bummer. Ooh, mastery. Love that. Oh, right. Eisen's part of the party now. Capability versus dragons, plus 8%. Yeah, good night, Orlov. Thanks for coming. But okay, we gotta give Eisen something to wear. You know, those glasses work, I think. The hat also works. This is good stuff. Now we just need to wait until I can get the animal-based accessories, and then we'll really be moving. Oh, it's just a rock.
Is that the way in?
This one's actually guarded.
Which means there's no barrier. Let's move, everyone.
Stop! Those guards are...
Careful, they're not what they seem.
Oh no.
They've transformed into demons!
What kind of curse is this, Eisen?
I warned you, didn't I?
Oh, come on, I missed. They died, though.
You wouldn't expect these guards to carry the demon blight. Is this your curse again?
It really
Probably.
feels like Eisen wasn't the one getting cursed
If I
there.
charged in, that might have turned ugly. Thank you for stopping me.
Don't thank me. He's the one who noticed the danger.
In that case, I'll be counting on you to keep watch. After all, we've got a Reaper with us. Who knows what else we'll find?
Huh?
She's saying it's all right to talk.
Understood. Keeping watch.
What a good kid. Oh no.
Looks like there are demons inside as well. Don't tell me, Eisen. You're the source of demon blight?
Nope. It's just our bad luck to be around when it's spread. This is what it means to walk with the Reaper. You've only yourselves to blame.
It works in our favor. The enemy won't be capable of an organized response.
And we're a small group. Our mobility will be an advantage in the chaos.
So, Eisen, how do we open the sea gate?
The controls ought to be located in the upper part of the gate. We'll activate them and then send a signal.
Got it. To the top of the gate, then.
Why is the music so quiet? Huh. I guess it's not.
Don't get overconfident.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Possessor of paper. Okay, so health, capability versus undead, capability versus fiends. Fiends are like the
Move it or
bosses,
die.
right? No. Oh god. These goddamn wall enemies.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
That's kind of a gay conversation, not gonna lie. That's so much less damage, what? Ooh, sake. We're having fun tonight, y'all.
Hey, not all the ships left.
A battleship. Not good.
A fortress with a sea gate that blocks the entire strait. It's crazy what the Abbey can build.
Until recently, I might not have believed it possible.
It's no sweat if you're using Malakim as tools.
If Malakim can be made a blade to fell demons, they can also be made a hammer to forge metal.
Slavery.
It's another way the Abbey and the Kingdom show their dominance to the people. It says, do not resist, submit.
It's disgusting is what it is.
Disgusting.
Agreed.
I wish I could do a Dark Souls here. And quick ladder climb. It's always so fun. Just hold a button and then your character just moves.
This door should lead to the gate, but it looks like they've got it locked up tight.
Well, brute force is out.
Intruders! How dare you set foot in our domain?
Where's the key?
Bro, you just got knocked out with a
I am
punch.
a proud knight of Midgand. I'm not about to yield to the likes of petty demons.
There's nothing I hate more than someone else trying to control the direction of my life. My wheel is mine to hold. If I'm not the one steering the ship, then I'm not truly alive.
He's had this speech
The
ready
one
for so
steering.
long.
Indeed, and my entire life is devoted to the defense of this fortress.
Then you better be ready to accept all that happens to you in the line of duty. Maybe it's time we found out just how deep your devotion truly goes. Take it easy. There's 9 more fingers to go.
Wait! The key is in the control room. Through there.
One more question. Which way to the battleship?
Straight ahead. Up the stairs.
Got it.
Well, thank you for handling that.
It just comes naturally. We need that key, but we also need to take out the battleship before it sails against the Von Eltia.
He's right. The control room or the docks? Which will it be?
Let
This is a PSA. Torture doesn't work no matter what video games say. PSA over.
let's start searching.
Okay.
You know, you're pretty good with your fists, Aizen.
Not as good as you are with your swords.
I feel like I've seen a lot of your crew with swords. Do you really never use them yourself?
No, not with the Reaper's curse, I don't. It likes to rear its head at the worst times. I've broken blades just by unsheathing them, and once, just as I was about to deliver a finishing blow, my blade separated from the hilt and went flying. That sort of thing. A sword isn't something I can rely upon when my life is at stake. I fight using only my own body. That's one less thing that can go wrong.
It's too bad you're not a swordsman. I bet we could have had a hell of a fight.
I wouldn't need a sword to make it interesting. What do you say? Want to try your sword against my curse?
This is so
Sure, if the right time
so
comes.
gay.
Just don't whine when I end up winning.
You took the words right out of
This
my
is
mouth.
so gay. Like, oh my god.
Well, here's where the real show starts. Do we have a plan, first mate?
The fortress guards are almost all ordinary soldiers. Just a handful of exorcists to deal with.
They went to the trouble to build this huge gate. You'd think they'd keep it better defended.
You don't need an army of exorcists to keep a bunch of disorganized pirates under control, do you?
As long as they're fighting ordinary humans, the Royal Army would suffice.
So a few exorcists as officers is all they need.
It was built as a symbol of the Empire. But it seems Artorias is the one really giving the orders. The Abbey directs security and defense, and Imperial soldiers are under Exorcist command.
We aim for the exorcists then. The harder they are, the more fun it'll be.
Ready to bust some
Excuse
heads?
me?
I'd rather
Rokuro,
cut them,
Rokuro, what
actually.
the fuck did you just say? The harder they are, the more fun it'll be. Oh my god. Like, bro. That's pretty fruity, wouldn't you say?
Don't get overconfident.
Another victory.
Okay, you just stop eating. It's just too costly. I like how Arise did it better, where you get like half an hour per meal of bonuses, because then you don't need to worry about doing it right before the fight, and you don't need to buy 200 of every ingredient. We can't smack these rocks? Really? Oh, I don't need to. Lovely. Hello. You just missed a couple skits where Rokuro and Aizen were unarguably quite gay towards each other. You also missed the iconic line from Rokuro, the harder they are, the more fun it'll be.
On to battle.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Yay, mastery. Wait, someone else mastered something, right? You. You can get battle boots now. Oh no. Something about this IP webcam app just eats my phone's battery. Alright, let's hope I don't break everything this time. No. Okay. No! No? Don't do it. Okay, I think we might be okay. Just need to move it so you're actually in frame. Wonderful. That's not what I wanted. Okay.
It won't open. It's locked from the inside.
That's a real thick door, too. This must be the control room, right?
That's my guess. We need another way in.
That window would probably work if it wasn't all barred up.
It looks like a standalone building. Maybe we can find something on one of the other walls.
Is there another way in, Velvet? I'm not sure. All we can do is search. Well, would you look at that?
This seems to be the place. Let's split up and look for the key.
We'll search the other room.
Aha! Found it.
Number 2.
Don't get so worked up over a little thing like that. It's proof you're alive.
The bump is?
No, I'm talking about the pain.
But I'm scared of pain.
Well, kid, who isn't?
Even you?
She's still holding it wrong.
Anyway, boys sure are fascinated by the weirdest things.
Fascinated?
You like this, right?
I don't really know. But after I saw one in a book, I got a little curious about it, and I felt...
You felt excited, didn't you?
Yeah. I guess so. Do you know why the needle points north? Who figured out how to make it work? I thought that if I had one of these,
Either
maybe I could
Chinese
go on
people or the
adventures.
Vikings. I can't remember which, but I know it's one of those
It's
two.
exciting.
When you feel that way, you should talk about it. About what you like and dislike. If you're happy or scared. After all, you're alive.
I'm alive.
That's just my opinion, though. Not an order. Got that?
Understood.
You found it? Now we can get that gate open.
We needed a compass too. Nice work.
Yeah, China makes more sense. China invented, like, basically everything, honestly.
Thank you.
Now to take care of that ship.
Right. To the docks.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
My compass fell on my head and gave me a bump.
Let me take a look. Oh, wow, yeah, that's a big one. Bet that must hurt.
Yeah, but at least I'm still alive.
Are you saying that pain is proof that you're really alive?
That's what Velvet told me.
Well, don't worry. I'll just push your bump back down. You'll be
Rokuro,
good as
no!
Wait, what?
new. I'm just messing with you. Don't sweat it.
Stop fooling around, you two. We have to hurry. Once we get back to the ship, just borrow some sugar and rub it on your bump. It'll make the
No,
swelling
no,
go
you are
down.
not borrowing that sugar. You are not putting that sugar back after
Oh,
you rub it on your
okay.
head. Come on. Come on.
I promise I won't get mad if you talk.
Okay.
You're awfully fond of that,
Contentment
aren't you?
noises.
Still, you should keep it in your bag for now.
I'll put it in my bag.
Good. You know, that's a nice bag. It looks made to last.
It's Moritz silk.
I've never heard of Moritz silk.
It's a fine fabric woven from the threads of the Dandarantula spider.
Dandarantula.
It's got a delicate sheen, it's soft as a baby's skin, it's light and stretchable, it breathes, and it's quite durable. But that's not all. Its most fantastic quality is how it absorbs impact.
My, but you're quite the scholar.
Knowledge and experience help you sniff out the best treasure. If you go and stuff every single scrap of plunder you find into your ship, she'll keel over.
That does make sense.
What I'm getting at is, your bag is the best place for you to keep that compass stored.
Keep that thing safe. We need it. All right?
All right.
I don't think that's how sugar works. And yeah. Eisen, like... I won't give him quite guy levels, but he's pretty gay. It's fine, not for much longer. He'll get a real name soon, you'll see. Wait, is this how I got in here? It is. So the game just teleported me over to the room. Okay, I guess that's a thing. Wait, is that a thing? Hang on. I guess I can get this fancy chest while I'm here.
Not even worth my time.
Ooh, maybe I should go back there now. Also, there's a... I forget the name for it. An herb, yeah, that. Which means I need to get to the other side of here. Okay, and that's just through the locked door. Money. I love poorly hidden money.
How do you plan to stop the battleship?
It's equipped with large cannons. The plan is to use their gunpowder against them.
Wine. More wine. They were really having a party when they turned into demons.
An exorcist praetor?
The docks are up ahead. Like it or not, we're coming through.
Hey, wait! Are you intruders? I suppose it doesn't matter. I will cut down any who consort with demons. Face the fury of the Rangetsu sword style.
Stand aside, Aizen.
No, you stay back. I'll take care of this one.
Sorry. This prey is mine.
Okay, I feel bad not playing as... what's the thing that lets me... Yeah, here we go. I feel bad not playing as Rokuro after he says that.
Get in my way and I'll kill you too.
You mocking the Reaper.
Oh, these are all resistant to fire. Amazing. I thought I could get that perfect dodge. Okay, so what are your actual arts?
We're running out of time. You folks handle the ship.
Careful, Rokuro. He's...
I know. He's holding back.
Let's go.
Where did you learn the Rangetsu style?
I studied directly under the Legate Shigure of the Abbey.
Legate 4.
Lies. He'd never take on a student. Let me guess. He taught you a few things one time when he was super bored, and then crushed you with them.
Ooh, 2 random skills. That's more than one.
Is it done, Aizen?
We're set. It also serves as a good signal for the Von Eltia.
That was about the saddest practice I've ever had. But at least I learned where he is.
Focusing on the eye doesn't really work when the eye is covered.
Yo!
I'm not changing
the Abbey's
it.
my goal now, too. Now I can do what I have to do and repay my debt at the same time.
Is that your doing?
What? Is there a problem?
No.
A fine companion for the Reaper.
God, you're so gay.
Everything's ready. Let's get our gate on.
True velvet, you say?
Between your sword style and that giant blade you shoulder, I wonder if you've got Rangetsu blood in you.
I do. What of it?
Have you heard the name Kushiyamada? I hear they're smiths with some connection to House Rangetsu.
Yeah, they're a distant relation, a clan of kitchen knife makers. Why, are you interested in cooking?
No. I just heard they were fine blades. Thought one would make a good gift.
Don't. Kushiyamada knives are cursed.
Hmm?
The blades themselves are excellent, but they give whoever holds one the urge to strike out at anyone and everyone. I've heard they use the blood of women they love in making their blades, but the truth is a mystery.
Whoa.
The clan died out after they all turned on each other. The blades were all supposed to be melted down into slag.
I suppose that's why talk of them is hard to come by these days.
Such is the fate of House Rangetsu. Or maybe it's just in our blood.
Sounds like there's even more to your clan than the rumors say.
Better than there being less, I suppose.
Is there? Is that true? Yeah, I was not coming. I guess I just didn't pay attention to that the last time I played this. But God, those two men.
You're fighting the Reaper. I wish I had power like that.
Twin whip, I love that one. It's good stuff. No, they turned into demons. Because Aizen is really unlucky. I wish there was a jump button.
All right, it's open.
What was that?
It's the Von Eltia telling us they're approaching. Hurry!
All right. We'll pop the gate open for her. Quickly.
All right. Quickly.
What?
Nothing can stop these fists.
Ooh, lots of titles. And mastery. That was a good battle. is a big, big door they have. This, okay. Hey, Brelix. You can spend channel points for me to head pattern more. Yes, I've
So,
had my eyes
opens
on
the gate.
Hello Kitty Velvet for
One side, yes. The
like
gate has
3.5
two giant
years,
doors
and then
side by
a few
side,
months ago I saw
with
it
matching levers to open
online,
each.
so I
Makes
just bought
sense.
it. It was great.
All right, let's find the other device.
But also, you've missed Roku and Aizen being incredibly gay. Like, these two men, they are fruity. Okay, that's not true. They're pretty masculine, but they're like the gay kind of masculine.
And it's open.
Let's
Like
meet up
Hoovy.
with the Von Eltia. Back to the...
I can't let you do that. This is my... This is my...
He's like halfway between twink and masculine. No, the compass. You can't use things during a combo if you... It's not letting me do the combo. What? Game, let me do the combo. I'm confused. Should I be using something different for this? What? I gave you your head pats. Is it not updating? I thought having you in the background would make you update. Hold on a second. Why does it say there's 0 video connections? Okay. I think we're back now. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Here are your head pats. I'm confused. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. I know, Berseria is so good. Me neither. I started it twice and gotten like a decent chunk of the way through both times, but now I'm finally gonna finish it. Lethal pay.
Demon bite again.
How did that hit
Call
me?
this an improvement.
The compass.
Nice wall charge you got there, bud. Wait, what's the third one you've played or seen?
The docks are swarming with demons. The Von Eltia will be overrun.
Oh, right, yeah, Arise.
Rats, we don't have long.
Eisen, can you signal for them to go through without stopping?
That'd keep them safe. But what about us?
We'll jump down onto it as it goes past. Is there another option? Eisen, give some kind of sign.
There's no need. The Von Eltia will sail through.
Without an order?
It was part of my plan. Welcome to the Ifried Way.
I love that smirk. Also, are you ready for anime cutscene?
It's coming at full speed!
I sure bet it is,
Let's
bud.
get a move on then.
Oh no. My charging cable. Hold my phone.
Will this really work?
Do you want the Reaper's reassurance?
God, they're so cute.
Wait, what are you?
No.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry. Yes! Nailed it! You're lucky Mommy lives around.
Let's go.
Oh, that was an attack from Magilu? Neat, good job. She really saved everyone right there. Look at how much grade I got. Item free victory over powerful foe. Let's get it. And lots of masteries. Ooh, random skills. Cool.
Nicely done!
You're not going to thank your savior for her crafty cannonballing?
Are you nuts? I told you to stay away from the cannons, not bang on them.
But it was fun! And everything worked out, right? I'm sorry.
If it's that important to you, keep it safe. You wouldn't want to lose it again.
Give it. I need to set a course. Fine. You read it for me then.
No, she just
Yeah.
used a cannon. Like,
But listen,
how
kid,
cannons work.
give me one false reading and you're shark bait.
Better work hard.
What's Laphicet?
It's a name. Your name.
My name? Laphicet.
It's a fine name.
Well, it's no Magilu.
She's right.
We're
It
through
is
the
no
channel.
Magilu.
Give us a course, Laphicet.
Aye, aye, sir. We're headed straight for Logres.
No, Brelix, your name is great. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Now this is refreshing. Sailing into port like normal people.
Well done, boy. The sharks are gonna go hungry tonight. Yes, I'm glad.
This won't be a problem. Docking a pirate ship here?
So, how were the northern seas, Eisen?
Helavis and Vortigern are in ruins. Trade with Northgand will likely be disrupted for quite some time.
Well, I like the sound of that. I'll have to act quickly.
Any word of the captain?
Aye. It's an old rumor. But they say Captain Eifried was sent to Titania.
The island prison overseen by the exorcists, huh? We'll have to look into that.
I registered your vessel as one of our merchantmen, same as always. But even so, stay on guard. There's a grand ceremony being held in Logres. Lots of watchful eyes about.
I see. So they exchange information for mooring.
Information. For mooring?
Having the latest news gives merchants a chance to make favorable trades.
So it's worth protecting a pirate.
I bet Eisen and his crew have connections like this in nearly every port.
Not even the Abbey's iron decrees can withstand the force known as human greed. I see.
She's rhyming. Magilu's the best.
Don't bother going to Titania. You won't find Eifried there.
And how do you know that?
Because I escaped from there. And before I did, I heard something from the prisoners. They said Eifried was the only prisoner to ever get out alive, and that he was taken by an old exorcist named Melchior.
Lord Melchior is an elder legate at the Abbey. He should always be present at the headquarters.
Don't call him Lord.
Von Eifried's our captain. It's starting to
Laffy
look
is
like
so
his
happy to
disappearance
share
has connections with the
information.
highest levels of the Abbey.
Their headquarters should be in the capital, right?
Yes, at the Royal Villa in Logris. I've never been there, though.
And Velvet, your business is with a man in the capital, right?
Looks like we're all headed to the same place.
I won't apologize for involving you.
Usually I'm the one who says that.
Bold move to call someone yummy when she can eat you. Also, look at the seabird. Just vibing. I'll make sure the Von Eltia is ready to sail. Thanks, Benwick. You're a bro.
By the way, there's the little matter of your ship. My men brought her through the gate as
No,
well.
that makes you
We're going to
yummy.
use her as a scouting vessel.
Do what you want. We stole it in the first place.
A scouting vessel?
I've assigned Benwick to her. He'll give you the details.
Oh, I need to go back to Benwick. Thanks, game.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifrit's
Laffy's
pirates have
just like,
many
"Oh my
ambitions.
God,
One
that
of
could be
which
a
is the
book
creation
one
of a
day."
complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltias already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service. And you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it could be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Scout ship setting sail.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
New
He is
shipping lanes,
hopping.
perhaps.
God,
Some
Laffy
fish would
is
be
so
enough
cute.
for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
Okay, now are you ready to watch me embarrass myself?
Here I come.
Come on, really?
Here I come.
Come on, really?
You're very right, Sea Fusion.
Here I come. Is that all you got?
Come on, really?
Here I come. Is that all you got?
No.
Come on, really?
Here I come. Out of my way! Out of my way!
There we go.
Come on, really?
You beat Par. Wait, I need to read that again. A black Norman head for velvet that represents her searing hatred. Love it. I don't remember what this one was.
Here I come.
Come on, really?
I gotta see. Very well. No, that's not that. Do you have a problem with C's relics?
The wind's kicking and the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Then why not just set sail?
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission, why?
The kingdom keeps a strict watch on harbors and sea routes. It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Aha. Midgand is spread across
Are
a
you
number
telling
of
me
islands.
this is not
The
Tum?
sea is the only way to get from one place to another.
This
If
is
they can control
maximum
the
Tum.
ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress, Vortigern,
What
to help them do
fortress?
just that.
Lamau.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and the waves.
Be you sailor or noble, everyone in the world has to obey the rules. It's not a lot of fun, but it's better than dying, right? No ships have been coming in from Helavis. Were they all attacked by Ifrit's pirates? God, it would be so scary if Ifrit's pirates were right here, right now, wouldn't it? Oh, rosy cheeks. Okay, hang on. Okay, I think this is acceptable. Also, C Fusion, I've graduated. Grades don't matter anymore. I thought I could finally have some fun making wagers, but all forms of gambling have been banned. What a dreadfully stiff world we live in. Well, it's an Abbey rule, isn't it? You either obey or end up demon chow. I watch over this storehouse for the Abbey. Be gone. No one is allowed inside without permission. This guy is the opposite of the Tales of the Abyss storehouse managers. They're just like, hey, please organize my boxes for me, I'll do anything. Meanwhile, he has some self-respect. Oh, the Von Valvali is docked here again. A bunch of odd merchants had it built. You didn't hear it from me, but some say they're actually a bunch of pirates. As though wanted outlaws could just sail right into our ports. Interesting. So acting openly can sometimes draw less attention. That's quite the unexpected blind spot. Aye, food is being shipped around normally now. I couldn't imagine such a thing 3 years ago. We really do owe the Exorcists a lot for allowing such a world to exist. The crew of the Von Valvali looks like a cruel bunch, but they're very polite and even swab the docks. I hope the rougher sailors out there look to them as an example. You're right, but their skipper has a look in his eye that chills my very soul. Their skipper, you say?
Don't.
Their skipper. Their skipper.
I'm not.
If you need anything, send a Sylph J and the Von Eltia will sail to the rescue wherever you may. Dang it. I have the cable stretched across my lap because of the way that. What? I am an engineer. I'm not both a doctor and an engineer. That sounds like a lot of work. Yeah? What if we're inland? Not a problem. The crew will carry her if we have to. Thanks, bro. The docks are an arena for sailors. Walk too slow and they'll shove you into the water. Ask me how I know. Anyway, just be careful. Oh wait, that's the exit. How to get all these conversations. Nearly 100 ships come through Port Zexon each day. It's like the beating heart of the Empire. Yeah, exactly. That sounds like a lot of work. That means we're the ones running the world. After the Abbey, of course.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
Oh no.
So, he even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Eifried and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Eifried and his crew.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy.
And that's why Eifried goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
Don't worry, I'll keep my promise. Honor among thieves and all, right? Anyone who breaks that rule ends up with nowhere to run.
Crabs are amazing, right? Oh yeah! They're delicious boiled or grilled. Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs, that's so many! That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the stump. Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then scare them so they detach their own legs? That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
Huh. I never knew that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we can make a killing by selling dial tails.
Would they be tasty?
No idea.
Ugh, no way.
Velvet, you couldn't taste it anyway. Brothers, let's get rich together and have all the crab we can eat. Getting into the crabbing business? It'll do in a pinch. Ha. 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 Jokes. The Abbey has closed off the north gates. If you want to leave, south is your only option. Are you traveling to the capital for the ceremony too? If so, you'll want to take the Danan Highway south to Logris. They've blocked off the way north though, so I don't imagine you'll be able to get lost. Yeah, if you're not MD PhD, then what are you even doing? Kitty. You can't talk to the animals. This game is worse than Tales of the Abyss. Soon I'll be able to see the savior of the world with my own two eyes. Oh dear, I feel tears welling up in them already. I hope this is worth the trip from the southern islands. I hear the ceremony is being held in the capital. Time to start moving, I guess. You think so? You willing to bet your life on it? I'm not betting anything. The Abbey banned gambling, remember? Right. If the Abbey says so, I guess that's the end of it. Don't listen to them, child. Do crimes. Ooh, potatoes. Those are the best. Take a look around. If you need weapons or armor, you've come to the right place. This is rapidly getting expensive. Did you hear the Abbey's building a massive temple to their super powerful god north of the Danan Highway? I want to go take a look, but only the cream of the Abbey are allowed anywhere near it. Who'd have known the Abbey would be so selfish?
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right!
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Midgand is the center of the Empire. It is the home of the Abbey and all its highest officers. They aren't as loose about enforcing the rules as they are in the country, so tread carefully.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist. And he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Oh, well, I wasted so much money.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We
didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist.
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
We all are.
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu.
Oh, come on!
She's so good. Let's all go see the ceremony. It's been so long since we've had a fun event. It's been 10 years of darkness since the opening. But now there's a ceremony, complete with even plays and musicians. It'd be a shame to miss it all. I came all the way from Helives in Northgand. I had to get permission from Lady Teresa and went through an inspection at Vortigern. It was quite a trial, but the ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It'll all be worth it. I can't wait for the ceremony. News of the ceremony traveled all the way down to the southern islands. There'll be a speech about the future of the land, and how could I possibly miss that?
I've heard there's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst, but it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons are imprisoned there?
Fact.
People say that no one has ever escaped from there alive.
That one's a lie. After all, we're here.
Wait, you don't mean...
Keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
I ain't seen nothing, and I ain't heard nothing. No, get out of here before you stick in my memory. Soy sauce. Yummy. Wait. I need to sell you stuff. Aw, no skip. I'm sad now.
Very well. Onward to Logris.
Wait, you're coming too?
This is fine. Give me items. No respect, these cats.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
I think the game
That's
expected me to be
Logris,
facing
the
forward
capital
for
of
this
the
skit.
Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
The Gallus Lake Road is up ahead. It's a dangerous place, though. Right now there are exorcists out there searching for a caravan that went missing. The capital is further south. Be careful you don't get lost, or you'll have exorcists to deal with.
You better be ready.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
There have been great storms and shifts in the earth on the Eldino Plains. The Abbey has restricted travel there. But there are pioneer settlements out there. Without trade, the people in them, well, the many cannot waste resources on the few. Trust in the wisdom of the Abbey. Very well. I suppose it is the proper choice. Begone, Until the ban on travel is lifted, none may pass, even with a permit. Well, that's disappointing. Also, I'm going to take off Velvet's normal suit for this. Because what we're about to see is the best scene in the game.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
And I think it's better if it's normal.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
In fact, this might be the best scene in any game.
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation. Well? Your travel permit from the Abbey, where is it?
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to...
Huh? Oh, sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Cool.
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
Like I said, the best scene in any game.
That was a fine ploy, Magilou.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo.
Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
A piece paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
Take a look at this.
A pirate
This
flag.
recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.
I see that you're performers, but that doesn't mean I'll let you stir up any trouble. Get your scrumptious vegetables here, local and imported. We've got vegetables shipped in from Eastgand and Westgand. I love their naming system. I want to thank you for watching over me all the time. You're quite welcome. seeing you healthy and happy makes it all worth it.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The crown prince? What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias and the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
The best thing about Prince Percival is that he's single. Actually, I suppose Lord Artorias is too. Shouldn't a man like that have a special someone? He did, but he threw it all away. That dove trick was amazing. I'm gonna go see Michaeli's menagerie for sure. Coo.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
The Pope?
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
The Emperor
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
If it weren't for Lord Artorias, the whole world would be naught but demons. He is truly the savior of the world. One of the head exorcists will give a speech at the ceremony. Maybe they found a cure for Demon Blade. Okay, that's probably just wishful thinking on my part. I think this speech is just a call for unity. We may have expelled the demons from the city, but we still don't know the root cause of the problem. And until we do, the battle will go on. Your request to hold a stage performance for the purpose of public recreation has been accepted. These are dark times and the hearts of the people must be eased. However, disorderly conduct of any kind will be punished harshly. Is that quite clear? Perfectly. Thank you for your service. There are so many stalls and performers gathered for the ceremony. I haven't seen this much cheer in the city in ages. You're absolutely right. I prayed such a day would come. Welcome. We're a bit swamped, but I'm sure we can rustle up a room for you to stay in. Origin's Blessing. What a name. Also, one room will not fit all 5 of us. Oh wow, those soldiers are so cool. I guess every boy adorizes a grown-up in armor. Adorize, don't you mean idolize? Oh, wow. Wow, I really just got by that game. We're drilling for a parade during the ceremony. You can watch so long as you stay out of the way. Ooh, such powerful physiques. How stirring. We owe much to the exorcists, but the common soldiers are also doing their part. The army has come far since their fall. Turn back. This area is off limits in preparation for the ceremony. I wonder if that soldier who flirted with me will be taking part. He seems like a good enough lad, but I'd stay away if I were you. With a soldier, you never know what tomorrow may bring. So true. Sorry.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish. They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
Selfishness is sin. The world is a hard place. You mustn't spoil me, Mother, alright? Well, very well, dear. I will listen to the exorcists. That is what will keep you safe, after all. The city is jam-packed for the ceremony, so I imagine all the good places are already taken. Seriously? Oh, I knew I should have camped out on a spot all night. Military parade during the ceremony, eh? And they say it's to ease the minds of the people. Looks more like a show of force to me. They're all but saying bend to our power. Maybe everyone serving the Abbey is a fourth-rate pillar of society, but I highly doubt it. I wonder who these people are and if they'll become plot relevant and if they have a sign outside their door or anything. The ceremony will soon begin at the castle plaza. Listen attentively and behave in an orderly manner. I don't think I can do anything from you because I am... Oh, I'm not that poor. Ooh. Alright, so I think this is the first time we're going to be really sad. Because there's a cat's right here that is far too expensive. An absolute tragedy. USA, 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 USA. I never
Listen to
understood why
those
that was an
cheers.
okay thing to do.
Royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It will be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon light. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the name
suicide.
of that man was Artorius Coldbrand. None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Imperiums, and blessed us with the strength of the Malakith.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd. Shepherd Artorius, Shepherd Artorius, Shepherd Artorius, Shepherd Artorius, Shepherd Artorius.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel
Hi,
calamity
Oscar.
is one forged from unshaking reason.
Wait, how did Teresa
and the
get
iron
here?
will to do what
The
must
city
be done.
exploded.
And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
How did they get up here?
The shepherd Artorius. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorius.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it
Oh,
is
no.
at this juncture we go our
Oh,
separate
no.
ways.
Oh, no.
I've got a bit of hunting to do.
Oh no.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
Hey, Rambi. You missed the best scene in gaming history. It was so... It's so good. The shepherd, eh? Just how long are a leash are the king and Prince Percival going to give that Artorias? The nobility of Midgand spent more than a century working to make this land bloom. Now they expect us to bow to a man who climbs on our shoulders and preaches about order? Preposterous. Many in the army are also uneasy with the power the exorcists wield, but the fact is we need them for now. Please be careful who you share your opinions with. Right. Stands to reason not everyone is going to welcome someone gaining such authority. The Holy Empire of Midgand is not of a single mind.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the nape.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Ooh, until I rest at an inn or flee from battle. Those last a while. That's good. There should be cracks in that wall. Velvet just jumped up there. Wow, what a wonderful ceremony that was. Today is a day sure to ring throughout history. What? You say Vortigern fell? God, why would such dreadful news come on the day the shepherd is named? Tough luck, buddy. The restoration of order through will and reason. That's the polar opposite of demons, and something only humans are capable of. Such deep words. We do well to remember them. A sword of will and reason? Sure, it'll work against the demons, but it'll also turn on anyone who upsets their order. You can count on that. It's settled. I'm going to become a soldier and devote my life to the people. I will bring an end to this world's suffering. Whoa, settle down. You're pretty impressionable, aren't you? Wait, racism? When? Shepherd Artorias. I've never seen the like. I've never prayed with real conviction in my life, but if he believes, I want to believe too. I feel the same way. Shall we go to the cathedral? Now that the ceremony is over, it should be open.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
The shepherd is building a great temple to the Empyrean to the north along Danan Highway. I'll visit it as soon as it's complete. That was so amazing. I feel so optimistic about the future now. The only thing you think was amazing was the face of that musician. No, it was the shepherd's speech, and the music, and the face of that magician that were amazing. Alright, what's so special about this guy's face? Literally nothing. Girl, what is your problem? I, like most other exorcists, was an ordinary, powerless human until 3 years ago. In fact, I was less than ordinary, frightened of visions and imagined voices. But after the Advent, I found I had the power of resonance. After learning from Artorias that such power could save the world, I joined with the Abbey. You must have been chosen by the Empyrean because you're brave enough to face the demons. But do you know the price of that power? Ooh. I'll tell everyone I meet on my travels about the shepherd's speech. I feel it is my duty to do so, and I'm sure everyone who hears it will be grateful too. They are really drinking the Kool-Aid. Midgand is a great nation that overthrew chaos and united all the land for a century of peace. I believe that legacy was destroyed by the Demon Blight, but the shepherd's strength has revived it. We will all work together to restore the peace and honor this land once knew. Uh-huh, sure you will, buddy. The great cathedral is up ahead. To think that I once thought it was such a large and wasteful building, how sinful I was. Ah, what a stirring speech. My spirit feels invigorated. Indeed. I spent my whole life being selfish. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's true. I'm glad you've made that realization. Hearing it inspires us to become better examples too. Yes, We have to refine ourselves further to better answer the will of the people. Aw, I wish I could have seen the speech. I would have gone myself if I hadn't been forced to work here at the last minute. You know how it is. When there are this many customers, we can't very well turn them away, right? Why are you wearing a red scarf? It almost seems like you might be important later because of that red scarf you're wearing. Welcome to the Cathedral of the Church of Midgand. The honorable head of our organization has withdrawn from his duties. Services are now performed by the High Prince. Please stay and offer your prayers to the Empyrean.
Lord Artorius' speech was so wonderful. I teared up halfway through.
I was so worried when the demons appeared. I'm so glad I put my faith in the Abbey.
The exorcists put their lives on the line to protect us. We've got to do what we can to help.
I want to marry the shepherd when I grow up.
Now that's popularity.
Ignorance is bliss.
Order and will, eh? I guess there's just no miracle cure for the world after all. You can't give up. That's what Lord Artorius says. You're right. It's important to remember that. We'll do our best each day like he does. The Empire and Lord Artorius requested our aid in an honest and straightforward way. If we ignored that plea, why, our bacon wouldn't even be worth saving. Aye, we'll work together to rebuild the world. No, we'll build an even better world. Lord Artorius has made a believer of me. Hi Deathsad, hi Raiders. As you can see, we're playing Tales of Berseria. Which is a good game. I heard one of the Dragonius joined the Abbey. Is that true? Yes, that would be Lord Oscar. He serves as one of our praetors, and an exemplary one at that. So they sent their useless leech of a younger son so they could have a close tie to the shepherd. Yeah, well played, House Dragonia. You always were excellent schemers. The exorcist of that prison was a nobleman? Yes, and he has a sister. Oh, come now. It's high time we let our grandchildren take over, and still you're stubborn as a mule. I won't give up because of a little back pain. I came here to pray for all of creation, not to make selfish demands of others. Yeah, come on, back pain, who needs it? Not all the clergy is pleased with the privileges granted to Lord Artorius in the Abbey. The fact that your activities are not hindered by this is due to the graciousness of High Priest Gideon. It would serve you well to remember that. Of course, Lord Artorius and the rest of us are eternally grateful for all the High Priest does for us. Okay, alright, let me see how I can get
Come,
this.
sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes, when I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different. You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorias.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
These scenes are great, and there's one for every character. The trouble is I don't remember the order. So, like, we might have the wrong character there for some of them. I'll try my best to save before each one so that I can switch if I need to. Help! Exorcists! The Grand High Priest is the head of the church, and several High Priests serve under him. But the Grand High Priest retired after transferring his authority to Lord Artorias of the Abbey. That means he runs the church while the High Priests are in charge of the church services. I see. I always thought the Abbey was a branch of the church, but I guess that's not the case. Oh, and yeah, I will switch to Japanese as soon as I get back to a save point. Praying is so boring. I want to go home. She's kind of right, though. Exalted Empyrean, please grant me salvation. Please save my family and watch over our land. If you grant us salvation, I vow to donate 10,000 gold each month to your causes. I am sure that the great Empyrean will answer your prayers. As for donations, please speak to me later.
That is one impressive cathedral. It fits the capital.
That is one impressive
Yes.
cathedral.
It's incredible.
It's as I heard. It wasn't built using Moloch arts, but the latest architectural engineering techniques. Look at those arches, the mathematical logic, the structural ornamentation. This is an architectural marvel.
So, is that Empyrean in there?
I highly doubt it. Empyrean worship has become mostly symbolic over the years. This cathedral wasn't built as a place of worship. It's commemorative, to celebrate the continent's unification.
In other words, a show of power.
That explains why they spared no expense.
It's too early to be impressed. This is just the entrance, and it's unfinished. They're constructing a colossal temple inside here. They say it'll take centuries to complete.
Centuries? That's insane. How could they think that's a good idea?
Your guess is as good as mine. I suppose that sometimes humans just have a need to push their limits.
Yeah, seriously.
The Reaper and a demon are shaking their heads at this overwrought monstrosity. Intrinsic worth, 0.
I wonder what it'll look like when it's finished.
I don't think we'll let it get finished. Gotta say though, honestly, Doth Cathedral was more impressive. It had way more hallways too. Hey, what's this? A new icon on my map? Right where the place with the cool people on the sign was? Amazing. Oh, not a lot of folks come in here with children. We're a tavern, but we've got some good food. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I remember. I thought, okay, I need to go to the save point, but then when I went there, I forgot about the language. Why am I like this? Thankfully, you reminded me before there was any dialogue, because there's a pretty long scene right there.
この子に何か食べ物を。
この店の名物は麻婆カレーよ。1週間も煮込んで作るの。
麻婆カレ
じゃあそれを。ところでバスカビルって人を知らない？ここで会えるって聞いたんだけど。
そのじいさんは清涼の規律に逆らった悪人だ。とっくに処刑されたよ。
そう。
ベルベット、麻婆カレー美味しいよ。
I think the English voice acting is pretty good, but yeah, I get what you mean.
仲がいいのね、ご兄弟。
It also probably helps that the game was originally directed in Japanese and they added the dub later.
殺されたんですものね。
なぜそれを？
闇は光を睨むものを見ているものよ。
バスカビルが捕まっても闇ギルドは動いているのか？
ええ。船長が消えてもアイフリード海賊団が止まらないように。
あなたが窓口なの？
ご用は何かし
ら？アルトリウスの行動予定を知りたい。
それはちょっと根が張るわね。
That's understandable. I do the same with songs. Like, I love Japanese music, but if I hear an English song, I'm like, okay, that sounds kind of corny. This doesn't matter at all. We have to do all three.
これを持って行って。偽造だけど、まず見抜ける者はいないはず。
マギル記述団って書いてあるんだけど。
あら、門前でそうなのって言ったでしょ。
そっちの力はよくわかった。
達成したらここに報告に来てね。でも失敗した時は。
私が勝手にやったことでしょ。迷惑はかけないわ。
その心がけに応じて今晩は宿をサービスするわ。依頼は明日からになさいな。わかったわ。アイフリード船長の行方ね。船長には借りがあるの。この件に関しては情報が入ったら無条件で教えるわ。
頼む。あいつが失踪した現場にはペンデュラムが落ちていた。それにどうやら特等大魔師メルキオールも絡んでいるようだ。
大変そうだな。俺たちに付き合ってる場合じゃないんじゃないか？
お前こそなぜベルベットに付き合っているんだ？
だから恩返しだよ。
刀のありかを教えてもらった恩があってだな。
ゴーマが恩だと笑わせるな。
海賊をやってる精霊の方が冗談だろ。何にせよ俺たちは断りからはみ出したはぐれ者だ。こんな断りが仕切る世の中じゃ、はぐれ者は俺みたいに開き直って化け物になるか、さもなきゃ
俺たちのようにはぐれ者同士でつるむしかないだろうな。
だろう。なのにベルベットは一人で世界に牙を向いた。なかなかできることじゃない。あいつの強さの正体が何なのか、俺はそれに興味があるんだ。
つまるところ自分のためか。
いかんか？
いや、俺も同じだ。清涼の断りによる支配に抵抗するために意志と力を持った仲間が欲しい。だがアイフリード海賊団のバカな流儀に付き合えるのは同等以上のバカだけだ。俺もあいつがどこまでのバカか興味がある。
ベルベットが聞いたら怒るぞ。
褒めてるんだ。そんなバカはめったにいない。
そうか。お前たちの船長もそういう人間なんだな。
ああ、アイフリードこそ立派なバカ野郎さ。
They're drinking from each other's cup. Oh, are those different cups? Tragic. They could have been so much more gay.
同志アルトリウス、なかなか見事に民衆をまとめ上げおったな。さてさて、悲劇のヒロイン気取りの小娘の牙がこの世界にいかほどの傷をつけうるか。裏切り者探しでもしながら見物させてもらおうか。
I would like to believe that they're exchanging, but they each had their own cup right in front of them. I don't think that's a reasonable way to interpret that. I'm sorry. Wait. No. I need the skits. I can't just go not watching a skit. That would defeat the entire point of this channel.
いらっしゃい。この子にこの店。じゃあ、そところで。
そのじいさん。
そう。
Dallas Lake Road, sure. I'm like 99% sure that doesn't change any of the cutscenes. And you have to do all three anyway, so who cares? Okay.
優しそうな顔してしたたかなばあさんだね。
How did all five of us sleep in a room with two beds?
情報網は本物の
I guess Makilu didn't sleep.
情報だけじゃない。偽造と言っていたが、通行手形も本物だ。
王国内にも仲間を潜り込ませてるってわけか。
先代のバスカビルは反権力の塊のような男だと噂に聞いたことはあるが、処刑されていたとはな。
カリスマを失っても組織は揺らいでない。そこが知れない連中だな。
それくらいの連中でなきゃ清涼とは渡り合えない。情報を手に入れるためにも依頼を成功させないと。
うまい浸水をもう一杯飲むためにもな。
気が合うな。 あの店はいい浸水を出す。
あんたも頑張りなさい。また麻婆カレーを食べるために。
うん。
Fine drink, fine food, and free talk with fine friends. This is what a tavern should be. Man needs a place like this in his life. I can't help but notice that the girl next to you looks a lot younger than you. I'm sure it's fine. This is the Bloodwing Butterflies Bar. It's a lot of bees. I run a tavern for a living. It's hard enough providing a pleasant place for people to drink, but the Abbey doesn't care for this sort of establishment and they're putting pressure on me. So I use what methods I can to push back. It's all part and parcel of being in the business. Mendy is a renowned scholar of geology and chemistry. Let me know when you found him. I'm telling you, I've had it up to here. All my husband does is work, work, work. He's an official for the Abbey, and that's a fine job to have. No complaints there. But when and if he comes home, he does nothing but talk about work. Just the other day, he talked my ear off. Oh, you don't say. That's too bad. Okay, are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Dealing with customers here is harder than any job the Bloodwings will throw at you. Care to see for yourself? Press X or Y to get rid of it. Okay. Cool. Pudding. Soul food. Homemade bread. He zooms. Homemade bread again. This girl likes bread. Mild curry. Egg Explorer. Savory and custard. Pudding and mild curry. You're so earnest and innocent it hurts. Keep this up and I think you'll find yourself with your very own fan club. Put this uniform on and keep at it. Here's a nice bow tie to go with your uniform. Remember, looking professional is half the job. Good work. Half the job, you say? Yes. My controller died. Fun. Oh, I have never tried this again. Oh, her hair is braided and everything. Alright, peach pie and fruitcake. There are so many more people here. Tofu salad. I'd like the mabo curry. That looks amazing. Give me the banana pie. How amazing does this look? Pudding for the sweet savant. Alright, good night. Lasagna. Seafood salad and mabo curry. Seafood salad and fruitcake. Banana pie and mild curry. Pudding. Salmon veg and tofu salad. Mabo curry. And pudding. Peach pie. Mabo curry, seafood salad, and hot pot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. The thing changed. Sure. Clear. You made everyone feel like they were right at home. Thanks for all the help. You can keep that uniform for your efforts. Here's a lovely ribbon tie to go with your uniform. Remember, looking professional is half the job. Okay, I might not manage this. Tasty tea. If you don't mind or anything, Baka. I think I'm gonna enjoy this, really. Fruitcake, chicken. Borscht. Risotto and pudding. And pudding. Chicken. Bread. Pudding. Fruitcake. Borscht, I think, and chicken. Risotto and pudding. And more borscht. Pudding, chicken. More borscht. Why are you still wearing your sword, Rokuro? Risotto. Chicken. Custard. And pudding. And then cheese soup and homemade bread. Chicken and custard. Easy. You're a steadier worker than you look. I'm impressed. Now put this on and make yourself even more impressive. His sword often bumps into guests' plates, but he's never sorry. Good work. Ah, just the three of them. Maybe Eleanor will be able to do it later. Damn, fancy.
遅れガリス古道で学者が行方不明か。
おかしな話だな。
消えた場所がわかるなら探しに行けばいいのに。
だよな。しかも人探しがなんで非合法なんだ？
可能性はいくつか考えられる。けど、こっちは依頼を果たすだけよ。
A dog is a man's best friend. If you're attacked by demons, a cat will run away. But a dog will stand and defend its master, and then it'll die, like a dog. I think everyone should have a guard dog. Daddy, can we have a dog? I'm not sure. Your mother wouldn't like it. But alright, I'll get you a dog to watch over you like a knight. Hooray! I'll take it for walks every day. Should I keep enhancing the weapon I'm using now or just buy a new one? Weapon enhancement is so tricky. It's tricky, but if you do it right, you'll end up with a weapon that can hurt demons. Exorcist or no. It's worth the worry, I promise you. It's effort though. Can I just not? Watching over goods in an alleyway. That's what my life has come to. Oh, if only I could have been an exorcist. As if. Then you'd have to risk your neck fighting demons every day. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, these two again. I imagine the Raiders had fun with this character. I prefer the performance here to the music on the other side of the plaza. Something about watching someone perform makes my heart race and brings fire to my cheeks. Now that's how you move someone. Is this for people like Let's Players instead of just playing the game themselves? Does it make their heart race? Oh my. What a wonderful face. Yeah.
いや同志の式典は良かったな。アルトリウス様の演説はもちろん素晴らしかったが、パーシバル殿下もご立派だった。民と国のためにアルトリウス様を立て、ご自分は一歩引かれる。その度量こそ王の器だ。
そうか？なんだかひ弱そうなやつだったが。
一見そう見えるが、真の強いお方だよ。幼い頃から黙々と学問と公務をこなされてきたんだ。唯一の趣味といえば鷹狩りくらいのものだが。
Yeah, JJ. The pirates are out.
それも随分ご無沙汰だな。
Aizen and Rokuro are
そりゃな
quite gay for each other.
ここだけの話。弟が2人おられるんだが、どちらも出来が良くない上に 悪い取り巻きがついてる。パーシバル殿下に万一のことがあったら王国の未来は真っ暗なんだ。
なるほど。期待は兄貴にかかってるんだな。
期待の王子様は王国の弱点でもあるわけね。
The king has entrusted Lord Artorias with the royal villa to use as a home for the abbey. The royal family's faith has united the entire land. I suppose we need faith in something after the horrors we faced following the opening. Also, JJ, you came right when I was ending. Amazing timing from you. Let me see who can be rated. I fucking hate you. You are literally the worst person on earth. But okay, I guess we're doing another Blobber raid. Because he's the only person who's ever actually, like, streaming when I'm done. The power of Australia. We should get Strudel to stream more. He had those 2, like, MP streams and then just dropped off the map. What's the guy doing? JJ, we are in the same time zone. Absolutely. No, you are not allowed to say a word to me right now. Yeah, well, I can only, like, working during the day is a lot more difficult than working past midnight. And it's just how it works. So, like, I do all of my work, like, past midnight anyway. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I guess now we can go watch Emperor of Hindustan long play. Or not long play, speedrun.